climbs that you may not have in your guidebook. The first one is out in the prairies. Here's the town of McGrath. So if you go to McGrath, follow 62 south, there is a little turnoff here too. I guess it's on the right as you're driving south. Cut across there, and then you'll turn left just before you get to some houses down at the river bottom. Follow it up, and there is the edge of the reservoir, a little parking down here, and the ice climb is off the spillway that's down here. Nice little spot for people in town. Has a fairly long season, comes into shape late, but stays fairly long because it's in the shade. Let me see if I've got some pictures of Jensen's. These will be really old with ancient camera, 0.3 megapixel. So here's one of the ice vests we had. It is grade 2, so you can see it. Little wings on the side, pretty low stuff. Little bulge at the top. Not too bad. There are some pipes at the top that you can top rope off for beginners if you have a long enough rope, or wrap off and then set your screws there. And then there is a curtain that forms occasionally. You can't see it too well. To the right, it is about a 2-minute approach. You get to the top of the hill here, wander down, turn left, and there's the spillway for the main climb. The other ones in Waterton that you may not have is up the Alderson, by Alderson Lake, just to, I guess it would be the south side of the lake. There's a little ice climb up here my dad did by himself one winter. I think he said it was about 40 meters long, as everything I'm describing is, and sort of grade 2, grade 3. Oh, the other nice spot in the summer is Grinnell Glacier. So hasn't opened up too much recently. The crevasses stay closed, but in the summer it's a nice spot to go crevassing, especially because the one crevasse, you actually approach it off the moraine, lateral moraine off to the left, so you don't actually have to wrap down inside, and you're walking along the bottom of the rock, and then you can just start climbing up or get to your rope on some of the overhanging ice. Here's another view of Irish streams up on Vimy. So if you ever see Vimy Mountain across the lake, when the middle lake is frozen, you can actually just walk across there and hike up probably close to an hour up the hillside, going up the talus to get to what looks like a reasonably long line, but is actually just slightly over a pitch of class grade 3. You can tell I've been kayaking a lot. This picture over here is an undone ice route down to the bottom, I believe. So these are all new terrain. There's a good picture of Irish streams that you can see. And this one would have been a little ice flow, I think, down below, sort of in this area. And Irish Dreams was done by Edwin Knox, and I can't remember who else he said it. Maybe on my website, or you can just phone the wardens up and talk to Edwin. Here's some more pictures of trapline. These routes come into shape usually in the late season. One of them comes into shape. Rarely will both of them come into shape. They're just opposite the Crandall Lake turnoff. So here is Waterton. You head up by the corner. There's a turnoff to Crandall Lake. They're on that little buttress that comes down into the creek here, just opposite the Crandall Lake turnoff. You just access it by crossing the creek. Sort of grade 3 routes, probably easier to come in from the top and wrap down them. I found the deadfall was much lower there. And then in the valley back behind that you can see here, there's some early season grade 2 that some people did. I think Brad Hagen probably did them, probably done before, but he was probably one of the first that I know of. And somewhere on my blog I've got his post on those and some close-up pictures, but I can't seem to find it. Oh, here they are in that Buchanan folder, so let me open them up. Probably not much to talk about there. There you can see them. So little grade 2s. Decent early season. Other than that, they'll be bad avalanche danger, as is obvious.